Okay, I'm going to show you guys some little cool like synergies and tricks and combos. So I'm going to tackle the one combo I was telling you about many times in this video, where you can go infinite with Mirror Entity, Karmic Guide, and Safi Eriksdotter. And the easiest way to set this up is to use Survival of the Fittest. So you use Survival of the Fittest, you dump any creature that you had in your hand, and then you search for Mirror Entity, put in your graveyard, search for Karmic Guide, put in your graveyard, and then you search for Safi, put in your graveyard, and then the last creature you get is Revelark. Okay? Oh wait, actually, don't forget to get Sisay. So you dump all 4 of these creatures into your graveyard, and then the last creature you search for Survival of the Fittest is Revelark. So what you do is, this is all in your graveyard, Revelark's in your hand. So what you do is you evoke Revelark, he dies, it's going to bring back Mirror Entity, Karmic Guide. Karmic Guide's ability activates and triggers, and you bring back Revelark. So now what you do is with Mirror Entity, see how you can basically turn your creatures into like XXs? What we're going to do is we're going to turn them into 0/0s so that they're going to continuously die. So what we can do is we can take Mirror Entity and we can trigger him, activate him like a bunch of times, and put those on the stack. So what we can do is we can activate this ability like 100 times. So we put 100 of these activations on the stack. So what we do is we have the first activation resolve. All our creatures become 0/0s and die. Okay. Revelark's ability activates, so we bring back 2 creatures with converted mana costs, with not converted mana costs, with power 2 or less back to play. So we'll bring back Karmic Guide, Revelark, and this time we'll bring back Safi Eriksdotter. So now we still have 99 activations of Mirror Entity on the stack. So what we do is we allow the next one to resolve. Well, actually, before it resolves, we're going to sacrifice Safi Eriksdotter, and we're going to have it bring back Revelark due to Safi. So now we actually let the next activation resolve. So our creatures die. Safi's ability activates and triggers, bring back Revelark, and since Revelark left play, we can return 2 more creatures back from our grave. Another 2 creatures with converted mana cost 2 or less. So we bring back Revelark from Safi. Actually, we don't have to bring back Revelark anymore. We bring back Karmic Guide. We can bring back Safi. Am I doing this right? Maybe I forgot the combo. No, actually, no, it's... Bring back Revelark, which brings back Safi. And then we use Karmic Guide to bring back Sisay. Okay, now we got this. So, Revelark was brought back by Safi. Revelark brought back Karmic Guide and Safi. Karmic Guide brought back Sisay. Okay, so hopefully you're not as confused as I am, but I'm just trying to do this from memory, so it's a bit confusing because this can be a bit of a confusing combo. So now we still have 97, actually 98, or however, we still have a ton of triggers of Mirror Entity on the stack. So what we're going to do is we're going to respond to that by sacrificing Safi to bring back Revelark again. All our creatures become 0/0s again and die. And Sisay is going to die. You can use him to tap down someone's permanents. Revelark comes back from Safi Eriksdotter. Revelark's ability triggers as well, so it can bring back Karmic Guide, Safi Eriksdotter. We use Karmic Guide himself to reanimate Sisay, and we get to activate this. We get to basically activate the combo all over again. So basically, you just repeat it like however many times you activated Mirror Entity, and your opponents will be locked down forever. They will skip their next 100 untapped steps. So they effectively are just shut down, and that's pretty much going to lead to an easy win. And then at the end of the combo, on the very last Mirror Entity trigger, what you can do is you can bring back Mirror Entity. Yeah. You can bring back Mirror Entity. Now you can repeat the combo again, and you can continue to combo out, but now you can do it at instant speed because Mirror Entity's ability is at instant speed. So that's the infinite combo with Karmic Guide, Mirror Entity, Revelark, and Safi Eriksdotter. Pretty powerful stuff, especially when you have Survival of the Fittest to set it up really easily. You can also use some other creature instead of Yosei, but I like to use Yosei. You can also use like Acidic Slime to just continuously kill artifacts, creatures, and enchantments your opponents control. But I like to use Yosei. Here's one of my favorite personal combos in the deck. Krovax and Kamal. You have both these guys in play. You use Kamal's ability to turn one of your opponent's lands into a 1/1 creature, and because it's not white, Krovax will give it -1/-1, so it'll turn the land to a 0/0 and kill it. So basically what that means is you can pay a green mana with Krovax and Kamal in play, and you can just destroy lands at an alarming pace. And it's a pretty cool combo because you pretty much don't see interactions like this outside of EDH, but like, I personally wouldn't want to assemble this too much because I get hated off the table. Because I know people really hate land destruction, even though I love land destruction to death. One of the ways to abuse Mongra is to kill Mongra through a sack ability before he removes himself from the game. So anyone who's ever played with Mongra before understands this. What you do, the reason this happens is because when you activate Mongra and you want to exile a permanent, when Mongra exiles himself or removes himself from the game, that's part of the ability resolving. It's not part of the cost to activate the ability. The only cost to activate the ability is just to tap Mongra. So what you do is you activate Mongra and you want to remove something from the game, and that goes on the stack. And while that's on the stack, you respond by activating Mirror in the Moaning Well, and you sacrifice Mongra, and then you gain 1 life. And this will still have the ability of Mongra on the stack, and it will remove your targeted permanent from the game, but it's not going to remove Mongra because he's already in your graveyard. And because he's in your graveyard, he can be reanimated and much more easily recurred, especially through something like Revelark. Okay, I'm going to end the video here. There are a lot of different cool tips and tricks and combos that I didn't cover in this video, but you can find them on the deck list, on the thread I have on MTG Salvation on this deck. But this is my Captain Sisay deck. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you want a general that is a solid general on its own, yet you don't want it to generate a lot of hate, like if you play someone like Arkham Dagson or Raphaelos, Azami, Arayo, or any of those guys, or Zur, then Captain Sisay could be a good general for you as well, because green-white, surprisingly really good color combination EDH, even though it's not like blue, black, or anything like that. It's still really good on its own. And it has a great toolbox theme, a lot of awesome utility creatures, and it's good in both 1v1 and multiplayer. So I hope you enjoy.